What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel Super CBTV. It's your girl AP here. I have some super creepy and bizarre TikToks for us today. We gotta jump on in. Let's go.
That is... I'm going to show this to everybody.
This is what happens when you overfeed your pig. That's disgusting. Okay, that's truly disgusting.
That is awesome.
No, that's not awesome. That's disgusting. That explains where my damn fish went.
That is just amazing. And I'm not sticking my finger.
I'm so disturbed. That was worms.
Usher! Hey! I'm doing well. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
Good to see you, baby.
Please tell me about your look.
Alexander McQueen. It's a one-of-one. Sean McGuire and myself decided to put this amazing thing together. A bit exotic, romantic, and but still within the garden theme.
And tell me about the
It's all a part of it. Just everything. You're looking at a. I mean, this is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought. You know. Yeah.
And how did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just as that. I wanted it to be exotic. There's all different types of gardens. Some of them get a little dark, but you gotta have fun, right?
Thank you so much.
He looks possessed.
Family was just relaxing by the woods when they hear this. A man by the name Dario and his family went on a vacation trip to the Appalachian mountains. And while staying in a rental, they decide to enjoy nature by their cabin. But as nightfall arrives from deep within the woods, they hear this.
Yeah, that was a car. That was a car. Shit. Who's the aliens, bro? Kaylin. I think it's a train.
Es que porque suena así a la verga.
But that's just scary. Okay, do you guys want to go inside?
No. Es que dicen que no va a pasar nada, pero...
Stop. I'm recording this shit.
From the pitch dark woods, the ghostly echoes of voices can be heard, resonating nearby. Confused and horrified by these ghastly sounds, Dario and his family quickly went inside for the night. It wasn't until a day later, after leaving the area, that they would learn of all the inexplicable things that happened in those woods.
Oh no, they didn't know they were vacationing in the Appalachian mountains.
Talk about one of the creepiest videos around the internet right now, the bathroom ghost video. But before I show you the absolutely unsettling video, let's break it down a little bit. On April 20th, 2020, user Naun Andres would upload this video right here saying that he's never coming back to this place. And the place he was referring to was the El Dorado International Airport in Bogota, Colombia. Now, because it was the height of the pandemic, nobody was at the airport and it was purely being used to ship essential items. So Andres, the man that posted the video, said that he suddenly started hearing noises at the airport, particularly the women's bathroom. Now, being that nobody's supposed to be at the airport, he found it really strange. He decided to check it out, and then this happened. I'm just gonna show you the video. Here it is.
Aquí, en la puerta del baño, no hay nadie acá. No hay nadie. Allá tampoco hay nadie. No hay nadie allá. Dios mío. Bueno, voy para adentro. La sangre de Cristo me cura. Hola, hola. Hola. Hola, hola. ¿Estás acá? ¿Dónde estás? Se prenden las luces. ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? Necesito otra prueba. Necesito otra prueba. ¡Ay, marica!
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see any like tricks, but literally like nobody was there. And this looks kind of hard to fake. Listen, if this is fake, you got me. This is really convincing. But what do you guys think? Is this real Is this fake? Let me know. Let me know.
He got so scared he said, "I'm a coward," and left.
This is the face of a man that knows he's about to die. So if you didn't know, this guy's name is Nicholas Mavelli, and he was a professional freediver. Basically, freediving is an extreme sport where people dive as deep as possible on a single breath, usually without any scuba gear. So this tragic story starts at a freediving competition where Mavoli decides that he's going to go for the world record dive of 236 feet below the surface. So, Mavoli starts his dive. It takes him 2 minutes to reach the bottom and 2 minutes to come back up, which is dangerously fast. Once he resurfaced, Mavoli signaled to the judges that everything was fine. But then, all of a sudden, he began acting distressed. He couldn't breathe and he quickly passed out. Apparently, without even realizing it, the quick change in pressure from the dive crushed Mavoli's lungs, causing them to fill with fluid and drowning him. He died shortly after this disturbing photo was taken. Mavoli's story shows that just because you're good at something does not mean you should be doing it.
That backstory, yeah, that photo is super disturbing.
So I'm here at work, and I'm 100% sure I'm hearing my voice right now. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What is that? I'm freaking out right now because I'm the only one in the store. It sounded like it was right behind me. Yo, I hear it. Please tell me you guys hear this.
It was answering all his questions.
A story that sounds completely unbelievable, but is entirely true.
Okay, I have video footage of this. I will share it at the end. Nobody thinks it's real. Like, it seems like it's doctored footage, but it's not. I swear on my life. Basically, both my sister and my old roommate used to work at this like music school daycare center for kids in the Upper East Side. The music classes would happen upstairs, but downstairs in the basement there was this like daycare situation and you had to work down there. And they both hated being down there. And I'd been down there a few times too. It is really scary. Like, you know when you just get a feeling about a place? Like, that is the basement. It was horrible. They would both like hear voices when their co-teacher hadn't showed up yet, or like the cleaner would go downstairs and all the toys would be arranged in like a circle and she'd be like in tears being like, "Are you guys playing a prank on me? I seriously, like, I don't feel safe here." The kids would all say really creepy shit. Like, they'd say like there's a really like mean guy in like the tunnel, like a little play tunnel thing, or like there's like someone mean over in like the dark corner of the basement. So when COVID hit, obviously no one was going into the daycare. It essentially shut down. But the owners installed cameras just in case like anything happened while they weren't there. And it picked up the most insane shit ever. It's 1.5 minutes long, so here you go.
It was pushing everything towards the camera.
The following video was taken by Mandy on November 13th of 2023. It's 3:23 AM and Mandy was sitting on her bed with her laptop playing bingo with the TV on in the background, when suddenly she heard a disturbing sound coming from outside her bedroom window, so she pauses everything to check it out. She says that the farmhouse she lives in is really old, over 100 years old, and used to be a horse farm. She also explains that her house is haunted and occasionally she will experience something paranormal at home from time to time. But as she records out the window, she captures this. A strange white mass seems to be moving around on her driveway, and randomly what sounds like a horse neighing very clearly can be heard coming from her barn across the road. But her barn is empty, and she doesn't own any horses, nor does any of the neighbors, and she lives out in the country, so her driveway is a quarter-mile long, with all neighbors being a good distance apart. So is this the ghost of a horse pacing around the land? Or is it something else entirely?
I guess there's a first time for everything. I've never seen a ghost horse before.
The past few nights I've been waking up to what sounds like a little boy crying in my basement. Upon investigating, I always find the doll propped up in completely different places. I decided to set up a camera overnight to see what's moving it, and this is what I captured.
Not the mama.
Say about Kim is that I've never seen somebody be so disassociated in my life. If somebody told me, hey, it's not really Kim Kardashian, she has this like robot where she can essentially control like what it says, but it's not like there's no human aspect to it. I'd be like, oh, I get it now. She sat with perfect posture for 3 hours straight, smiled, laughed. Like I've never seen anything like that. Completely unaffected. Even when she was up there, they were kind of booing her. Like it didn't make her smile. It didn't make her sad. It was nothing. There was one guy in the crowd. The crowd was like basically a Buffalo Bills like tailgate. Kim's up. She's doing her set. And then this guy just in the stands out of nowhere just goes, bitch! It was as if he'd been holding it in for a whole minute. And he just couldn't hold it anymore. Like his fists were balled. Bitch! Just seeing Kim Kardashian on stage for 3 minutes was too much for her.
I think she was just trying to get paid and go.
Hey guys, you know how the internet's up in flames about the Met Gala and also the invasion of Rafah, and everybody's blocking a bunch of celebrities? The Pentagon Papa Johns, both of them just got super busy, and if you know what that means, You just leave a little comment-a-roni right there, huh?
Uh-oh, what's happening now?
Actually happens when you fall off of a cruise. And this is all according to a former Coast Guard navigator. Once you fall off, you need to get as far away from the boat as possible. And a lot of people aren't strong enough swimmers to be able to do this. These ship propellers are no joke, but that's what's gonna start pulling you under the water. If it catches you and you get too close and you get pulled under, your body's gonna go through these things. Like, look at this compared to a person, and some of them are even bigger. But if you get far away enough from the boat where you can avoid all of that, this is what happened. And of course the ship is gonna start their emergency efforts and try to retrieve you. It's gonna take them like over a mile to be able to stop the ship, and then they gotta get out and they gotta come get you. Like, you're gonna be in the water for a while. On top of that, you have to try to stay in the exact same spot that you fell off in. And think about it, there's like a current, a lot could happen. The ocean water is a lot colder than your body. You're probably gonna get hypothermia. Or at least your body temperature is going to begin to match the water's temperature. You would be in the dark, freezing to death. Now the scariest part, in my opinion, and I didn't know this until very recently, old sharks follow cruise ships. They're not strong enough to like eat and hunt on their own. So they'll eat whatever the cruise ship dumps off. And so if you get dumped off the cruise ship, they're gonna think you're waste. Your chances of surviving this are slim to none.
I had no idea that old sharks followed cruise ships. You definitely are not surviving.
This creepy place is gonna confuse the hell out of future archaeologists. Why are there a bunch of cars in this cave? Why are there boats in this cave? Why are there computers in this cave? What the hell is this place? So in 1970, Ford releases the Ford Maverick. It's meant to compete with all these newfangled Japanese cars, and it only costs $2,000. So Ford thinks these things are gonna sell like hotcakes. Let's make a boatload of them. Problem is, no one buys it. So Ford is left with like thousands of these cars and they don't know what to do with them. It costs a lot of money to store cars. That is, unless someone found a cave system underneath Kansas City. It's a former limestone mine, but this is just the beginning, y'all. Because today, this is known as Subtropolis. It is the largest underground business complex in the world. There are 10 miles of roads in these caves. You can drive an 18-wheeler through there. The United States Postal Service has $2 billion worth of like rare stamps down there. But there's all kinds of businesses, mechanics, storage. Imagine you go to take your lunch break and this is what you see. It's just crazy. Like what a weird place. I can't believe I didn't know about this.
It looks like a new backrooms level.
Something really odd started happening after the eclipse.
I don't know why that's happening right now. I'm using a welding mask. What is happening right now? Putting my phone on the welding mask, so I don't know if it's like electromagnetic energy coming at us right now, being pulsed. That is so weird. I am so confused.
And it all started with this mysterious black shadow that was seen crossing the sky in Mexico, West United States, and East United States. It was seen in many different parts in the same date, in the same time.
What did my husband catch while zoomed in?
So a lot of people are saying that this mysterious black shadow is just a shadow of a plane, a satellite, or something like that, but I guess this is not what's going on here. This might actually be something else entirely. This video, for instance, was recorded in New Jersey and uploaded recently.
Yo no sé qué fue lo que cayó, si fue un murciélago, lo que yo sé que cayó algo del cielo. Fíjense bien el video. Wow, digo, como no sé, y se desapareció.
The best footage taken of this anomaly was actually captured in Texas, and I've shown you guys this one before, but I guess this is a very clear one, and whatever this thing is, you can see it's projected into the clouds. A shadow person, an invisible drone, an alien-like craft, whatever this thing is, no one knows. But it gets weirder. A few days later, an anomaly shows up on satellite data. An anomaly as big as a country, with 80-foot waves being projected from this anomaly. The same way it appears, the same way it disappears out of nowhere. An official note was released saying that this is just a glitch in the satellite data, but I've never seen anything like this before. What kind of anomaly would project this into the satellite data? Strange, right? Then, this cloud, this anomaly in the sky shows up in China. In the satellite data, isn't it? I mean, what's going on here? Then, a couple of days later, in Peru, this starts happening with the ocean water in Chancay Beach.
Ve, sigue viendo más esto, miren, ve, señores. Mira, ve, la playa del puerto de Chancay,
Hoy 18 de abril, siendo las 6:20, ha habido una grieta así que se ha abierto y mira, ha colapsado esto. Como hierve, como algo agua caliente, hervidas así. Y sigue aumentando.
Up until now, authorities and experts have no idea why the water is boiling in Chenkai Beach. I mean, this isn't normal. But is it correlated, or is there any connection with these recent events after the eclipse? I don't know. You tell me, what do you think is really going on?
I saw the comments saying that daytime animals are making noises at night.
It's 12:30 a.m. The birds have been going crazy for like the past month.
According to the comments section, he's not the only one experiencing this.
Working on a haunted house when this is captured. A contractor by the name DJ was remodeling an old, allegedly haunted house. When he decides to stay by himself later in the day, it starts to get dark when suddenly he begins to hear someone walking towards him.
Pues siempre pasa cuando estoy aquí solo, estoy solo en esta casa. Completamente solo, siempre que estoy solo, hay algo raro en este pasillo. Yo no lo entiendo, se lo he dicho a muchas personas y no lo entiendo y decidí grabar un TikTok. Cuando yo trabajo en esta área de acá, siempre que trabajo se escuchan pasos. Entonces, cuando me meto acá, se escucha que alguien camina arriba. Esta luz se prende acá. Acá hay una puerta que lleva... Uy, güey, no abre. Ahí está. A una máquina, un calentón. Y... por si decían que hay alguien viviendo acá. No creo. Y ahí aquí hay una pared ya luego, pero hay una parte atrás también que está escondida. Esta casa tiene como que partes así muertas. Esto es normal en Estados Unidos, pero...
Only to find no one. The workers believe that due to the house being sold shortly after the owner's wife lost her life in the upstairs bedroom, some sort of entity now wanders the empty hall.
I'd be happy to be done with that job site. I would never complain about noise.
What's up?
Hey.
You taking a Snapchat of me?
Yeah.
Okay. What, letting somebody know you got pulled over?
Yeah, I don't want to get arrested.
Okay. Why are you going to get arrested?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you a valid driver?
Do I look too homeless?
Why did I think that was the moon? And with that, we are out, you guys. Don't forget to give me a like and a sub on your way out. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.